Well, did you know you can make cream cheese at home? It's so easy, and pretty much you just need to start making ricotta, and then it's what you do after you make ricotta is where we go to cream cheese. So what I'm going to do, start with some milk. It doesn't matter if it's been out of the fridge for a while or it's cold, because we're going to warm it up to this very specific temperature of bloody hot but not boiling. There we go. So that is one big pot of milk, 3 litres that is. And what we're going to do is we're going to heat this up to bloody hot but not boiling, which turns out to be around 60, 70 degrees. It doesn't actually matter. And you can always use your milk thermometer for frothing your milk in the morning for your coffee, or I usually just put my finger in because it's deceiving when it starts, because sometimes you can see steam and it looks like it's going to be hot, but it's not hot yet. We just don't want it to boil. When it comes to that temperature, we're going to add, for every 2 litres of milk, we add half a cup of vinegar. You can absolutely use lemon, but it does impart a lemony flavour. So I just like the clear flavour of having the vinegar, and it splits into curds and whey, and then we'll go from there. Just put on the heat. What sort of heat? High heat. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So we're just going to stir that every now and then for the next, I think it'll take about 5 minutes, and we'll come back then. This is the moment of truth. So it's bloody hot and not boiling. Give it a little stir. 3/4 of a cup of vinegar, because, and this is apple cider vinegar, but it can be white vinegar. You add it in. Wait a couple of seconds. Abracadabra. You just made ricotta. When you see that all of that liquid is see-through and in a solution, you've separated your curds and your whey, and you now have ricotta. Isn't that fantastic? Now that it's come together, we can just scoop it out, trying to get out as much as the liquid as we can to help it drain nice and quickly. You can just see how it empties out. You can also strain this through a cheesecloth. It works well as well. A lot of curds out of that milk. Yes, you can use skinny milk, you just don't get as many curds. It doesn't actually matter. But if you've got skinny milk that's going out of date or needs using, you can absolutely do the same process. Just don't get me too excited about this leftover whey, because it's already had vinegar put into it. So we're not capturing the vinegar here, that's still in that liquid. So I don't particularly want that. I'm doing a good job as I am. I don't really need to find a use for that too. I feel like if I added it to the garden, it would be quite acidic and could kill a few plants. My next job is to get out as much of this liquid as I can. And I normally do this in a chucks cloth as well, or a cheesecloth, and just hang it and spin it for a little bit. But I'm just trialing this to see if it works, because that will be awesome if it does. We're just trying to get out that liquid. So you've just made ricotta. This is the start of many cheeses, which is fantastic. I'm actually going to need to add a little bit of salt here, because at the moment we're talking about some flavourless kind of thing here, and also it lasts a lot longer if you add a pinch of salt. So I'll just put that in. Whenever I use salt, I always like to use the best salt I can afford, particularly if there is minimal ingredients in the dish. So I don't use table salt. I do love Murray River pink salt, that's my favourite. So give that a little mix through. Now that will actually last in the fridge covered for 2 weeks. But what we're making is cream cheese. So as soon as you've got your cheese to this ricotta stage and it's still warm, just Let's get the last bit of juices out. Beautiful. We actually need to blitz this now and add some cream. And then we've got cream cheese, and I'm telling you, it's that simple. That ricotta is still warm. It's going to go in here. I'm going to gently help it. If you weren't watching, I would probably just go... Get all that out. Fantastic. I do not look forward to washing that. To make this cream cheese, all we need to add is some cream. Now for this amount, we need about half a cup of cream. I'm also going to add a pinch more salt. 1, salt is abrasive, which is helpful, but 2, cream cheese has actually got a bit of more of a salty tang to it. So what I'm going to do is put my little U-Butte $19 machine here on and blitz away. Well, that's beautiful and smooth. That's what we're after. That's what we're after there. You just made cream cheese, seriously. Now it's going to taste weird if you try it right now because it's warm and it's still soft. But if you refrigerate that, you'll actually have it go really firm and you'll be able to use it for any cream cheese substitute recipe. So try it with dips, make a cheesecake, do what you like. Absolutely delicious. I'll just accidentally try some on the spoon there. Texture's magnificent. It's creamy, smooth. When that chills, it's going to be you'll be able to slice it like you can cream cheese. So pretty fantastic, and yeah, well done you. How many ingredients was that? Was that like cream, salt, milk, vinegar? It's not hard. I can't wait till you try this.